Hello Southbridge, this is Charlie Diaz with Southbridge Community Television, and this is Southbridge Meets, a program dedicated to meeting, highlighting, and interviewing organizations, individuals, and spotlighting them for all the great things they're doing in this town of Southbridge. And today is no exception. We have Catholic Charities, and with us is Miurka Torres, Director Administrator at Catholic Charities.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. So before we get started, I kind of just wanted to read Catholic Charities' mission statement, and just to give you an idea of the kind of organization that we'll be spotlighting today. Catholic Charities is committed to meeting the needs of the poor, the homeless, and the infirm, and to enhancing the quality of life for all. They promote the gift and sacredness of life from the first moment of conception through all stages of human growth and development. Committed to strengthening families and to serving individuals in need, regardless of racial, ethnic, cultural, or religious origins, ability to pay, or mental, physical, or developmental challenges. Catholic Charities believes that every person has the right to life, housing, food, shelter, clothing, and health care, and that all should be enabled to participate in the decisions that vitally affect them. It's pretty awesome. So, Miurka, thank you for joining us. Really excited to have this conversation, and for the viewers at home to get a little bit of understanding of what Catholic Charities does. And actually, Catholic Charities has been here in Southbridge for 30 plus years?
Over 30 years.
Awesome.
Thank you for having us.
Awesome. Tell us a little bit about your journey with the organization, and yeah.
Well, thank you for having me. My name is Miurka Torres, and I have had the honor and the pleasure of being with Catholic Charities for over a year now. I come from a long line of work with the community and also with the homeless in the Worcester area, and I was privileged to just come to Southbridge, a town that I hold dear, because this is when I came from Puerto Rico. This is where I went to high school and have my first daughter. So it's great to just give back to the community and come back to the beginning. So I'm the Director Area Administrator of the South County office for Catholic Charities South County. And we have different area offices, one in Leominster, one in Milford, one in Worcester. And so we cover all central Massachusetts. So I'm in charge of the one here, and it's a privilege to just be available and have resources available to the towns in this area, Southbridge and beyond.
Awesome. So Catholic Charities, run us through, outside of obviously the title itself has some church involvement, but really the organization is much more than just a church, right? Can you tell us a little bit about what they offer, what they do in the community?
Yeah, so the organization is a nonprofit organization. So what we do, we are just seeking to help the communities and the families and individuals of the community in social, physical needs. So we have an array of programs that can take care of those needs and help bring families and individuals towards self-sufficiency. We have a diaper program for families that have children and don't have enough income to provide for diapers. So it's just a help. We also have emergency rental assistance and utility assistance that can help a family or an individual struggling to cover that month's rent and avoid eviction, and also avoid utility shutoff. This is not all done just through the efforts of Catholic Charities. Catholic Charities is a collaboration of the community itself, along with grants from other funders, such as the United Way of South Central Massachusetts, Partners in Charities, and the Diocese of Worcester. So it's a collaboration towards the benefiting of the community. We do have other programs such as emergency food, and we also host Food Share, which is a nonprofit that provides food for the community 3 times a week. And when they're not open, we are available with an emergency bag to cover that family or individual until food share opens the following day.
Awesome. Yeah, and not only in Southbridge do you have resources available, but I guess it stretches out to even other things that you do, such as I believe you said in the Worcester area, you have ESL programs. Is that right? Or
Yes, we do have a Civics ESL program in the Worcester area, but it extends to all the towns and cities covered by Catholic Charities of Central Mass, because of COVID, we were having some challenges, right? Like every other organization. So we decided to run the classes virtually. So now they're available through Zoom. So the person doesn't need to be in the Worcester area, but if they are in need of ESL for civics to get their naturalization and take their civics test, that is available for anyone in the Central Mass area.
And there's some like amazing like success stories in regards to all that as well, right? Because I was looking at the website, and just in terms of the citizenships program, I think it said like out of 62 participants that went through the program for citizenship through Catholic Charities, it's 60 were able to, they got there.
Yes, we are very proud of our immigration program and all the great work. We have a lawyer on site now that helps the clients with all the paperwork and the assistance that they need to become legal citizens. And then the ESL civics class, as well as the civics class, is something that is great. That helps them, a step further to get to be able to have themselves and their families become U.S. citizens.
That's awesome. And going back, you mentioned certain things like, say, the diaper program, right? How do they even reach out to you to get something, that kind of help?
So if they're in need, anyone in the community is welcome. Most people that come through our doors are low-income individuals. But, with COVID, a lot of people that they have a great steady income have come through difficult situation, and they just need that one-time help. We do have the diaper program. We do have some formula as well. We've been having a formula shortage. So they can either come to our office at 79 Elm Street here in Southbridge between the hours of 9 and 4, or they can visit us at our website, ccworc.org, or they can give us a call at 508-765-5936. And that way, any of those forums, we'll give the information to the person, and then we can, go from there. We do a small intake just to gather the demographic information, and we have them in the system. They can come and get any of our services. We do the back-to-school supply drive and supply children, school-age children with backpacks and everything that they need. Through the Knights of Columbus, they give us donations every year. We get new coats for school-age children as well, and so they can have a warm coat during the winter. And we will start that in October. Yes, and so we also collaborate with House of Destiny with the turkey drives, and collaborate with them as well. We try to do a lot of collaboration because we don't want to duplicate the work, but we just want to unite and just so no door could be a wrong door, but anywhere that you go, you can just get the assistance that you need.
Oh, that's great. Now, you sort of kind of hit it on the head. It seems like, it's not just Catholic Charities. You guys definitely, it takes a village, right? So Southbridge, it seems like you have House of Destiny, you have United Way. You mentioned all these different organizations that help. And so let's say just anyone, a citizen, Southbridge wants to donate, whether it's monetary, whether it's volunteering, is there room for that?
Yes, we always welcome volunteers, donations. You can contact us through the website. There's a volunteer area where you can apply to become a volunteer. You can call us and let us know that you're interested in either volunteering or giving us some canned goods for Thanksgiving, or for any time for the emergency food program, or even clothing for a boutique. That we have a secondhand boutique where clients can come in and get clothing for themselves, their children, at no cost. And it's just a great feeling when they come in and then they get the boutique is so cute and so well put together. They're walking into a little store, and it's just dignifying, and it's for anyone that is in need.
But you don't also stop there. There's other things such as SNAP benefits as well. Can you explain a little bit on that?
Yes, so we have a program that anyone that is in need of SNAP benefits, we're able to sign them up directly through a collaboration that we have with UMass. And so anyone that is in need or have questions and they're not able to go to the DTA's office for whatever reason, we can just assist them and help them right there sign up for the SNAP benefits. We're also we're able to upload documentation for the client as well. So that way it's just some people are not tech savvy, right. So we can help them with that. We also have fuel assistance as help that we are able to help anyone in the area apply for fuel assistance, and then the paperwork gets directly to the WCAC, which is the LIHEAP agency, so Worcester Community Action Council. So all the collaborations with all the different agencies is what makes this work. We also work with the Southbridge Community Connections and the Family Resource Center, the Southbridge Schools. So Catholic Charities and Social Services Agency, but we like to thrive in the collaboration of all the agencies that are in this area. And I think that's what makes us work and help the entire community.
So if there are organizations out there that want to collaborate along with you, they definitely reach out to Catholic Charities or to you here in Southbridge, correct?
Yes, of course. Anyone that is looking to create or foster new relationships, collaborations, improve the community, we are, our doors are open. We will welcome a sit down and a talk on how to, create new programs, create things just to, better the community as a whole.
Awesome. And then something comes to mind just now, and I want to see if before it's missed, because I know, especially in our mission statement, it's young and old. And I believe you mentioned something about a program where you help our seniors who are trying to get back in the workforce. Is that me, or is?
Yes, no, that's correct. We also have the Senior Employment Program, which is for adults that are 55 and older that are looking to get back into the workforce. It's a Title V program, and we provide training. We're also always looking for host sites as well. And so if you're interested in the Senior Aid program, you can contact us via our website, and it's ccworc.org.
Awesome. So before we leave, there was a story that you were able to tell me that I thought was just really special, and I think it just kind of shows the reach and the how much care Catholic Charities has for just the community itself. And if you could just kind of briefly tell them about the story during COVID.
Yes, so we are at the far end of COVID. It's not completely eradicated, but it's getting better. Last Thanksgiving, we just get a phone call the day before Thanksgiving of this gentleman that he was looking for some food and a warm meal for himself and his wife, and we're trying to scramble and to see how we can assist them. Thankfully, House of Destiny, they run a warm meal program every Thanksgiving, so we were able to connect them with them, and as well we had Thanksgiving baskets with canned goods and emergency food. So, he wasn't able to get out of his home. His wife, unfortunately, has cancer, and it would have been very difficult for him to even get a ride or get someone to come to us. And, so, we did like what anyone else will be able to do, which was, just go take a quick drive before going home
Samaritan,
and just
right?
a good Samaritan story, and just take a quick drive. And on my way home, we were able to just drop off some food and just let them know that they will have a warm Thanksgiving meal the next day, provided by the local church.
That's awesome. That's awesome, and I think that's what that's what excited me about having you on the show. And I think it's something that I think our viewers need to know, that these are the type of organizations and the help that's out there, and the folks that are out there to that are here to help. And it's just ask. Sometimes we don't know where to ask or who to ask, and that's why this program today was created, because we want to make sure that folks know that this resource exists. So that's it. Miurka, thank you so much for coming to the show. If there's any last minute things that you want to let our audience know, I know you have a conference coming up soon, though, where you're going to be going. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're going to get to enjoy there?
Yes, I'm really excited to be able to join all the other Catholic charities throughout the whole nation, and just share the vision and learn about what they do and how we can improve, and how to learn from others of what they're doing as well. So it's exciting to see that, everyone uniting for one cause, feed the homeless and just take care of the poor, and just the mission statement that we have as an agency is great. I wanted to also add, coming up in the fall, we're gonna restart again our once a week after school program that we created in the spring, and it's after school program that teach young people about food insecurities, and it's done by using hydroponics, and teaching them how to harvest, how to grow the seeds, and how to harvest food. And the food that we grow will be distributed to the clients that go to the food pantry.
Oh, that's amazing. That's great. Awesome. Well, Miurka, thank you so much. The website again, if anybody needs to reach out.
So the website is ccworc.org, and our phone number is 508-765-5936.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miurka. And for Southbridge Community Television and Southbridge Meets, I'm Charlie Diaz. Thanks for watching.